Morning. So no Adele today? No, or he coming? Hey, what you think the goal gonna be by? Yep. Because the inflation rate was 17.8, forecast was 7.5. No, Australia. Yeah, forecast was 7.5, actual 7.8. Okay. You was in buy or yep, little pitch. Yep. Don't worry about that. Say again. Okay. So it's time.
Good morning, everyone. Well, good afternoon for Steve over here, but good morning, everyone, depending on what time zone you're on. I hope everyone is having a good day so far. Let's get right into the stream. So, first of all, I want to ask how is everyone, and thank you for tuning in.
Hello, everyone.
That's good, man. Lovely. I'm not doing too bad. A bit of not a stressful week, a bit of a hectic week this week. In terms of trading, very volatile markets at the moment. A lot of things moving, a lot of things are being called. So yeah, pretty good, man. How's your trading been?
It's been almost good.
Almost good. That's good.
Yep.
Almost a break even. Almost a break even. Okay, so first of all, let's look at my 4 hour. So just to clarify, so this strategy in particular is I'm forward testing this strategy in particular. It's a day trading strategy. I normally swing trade. I don't normally host a stream, first of all, so bear with me. I will be showing another trade where it's at my actual strategy, but for this one, it's less so my strategy. So less so actual proper strategy. It's forward testing. Okay. So it's work in progress. First of all, in the 4 hour time frame, guys, you can see what we have is a bearish structure. So what do we have here in terms of structure? We have created a high over here, created a low. We created a new high, breaking those new old highs. So this is now our new significant low over here, right? We broke those significant lows and now we're retesting upwards. And by the way, bear in mind, we did break these lows with imbalance as well, okay? So what I mean by imbalance is it moves so fast that it didn't get to retest basically the block, right, the previous leg. So now we create this imbalance, and if you look at the volume profile as well, you can see a gap on the volume profile, which I'll show you guys later on. Okay, so now we can assume that sellers are now in control of this market. We're now waiting for a slight pullback to the upside, and then looking to enter. Okay, I do have two entry positions that I'm looking at for GJ, and I'll show you guys both of them later on. As for right now, though, anything within this range right here, and you're selling, is still a very valid sell. If you can find your entry position, whatever entry variables, you see it. Anything between this zone is a definite, a good sell, as it is still in a bearish leg currently. Okay, so 1 hour time frame, not much to look at, but let me just hide my volume profile so you guys can't. So as for the 1 hour time frame, we have a few things. So first of all, we have liquidity down here. You can see that buyers are being enticed to buy around this zone. Every time price tried to go down, it bought back up. So buyers were able to absorb the selling pressure, right? The selling aggression, and you can see the buyers won overall. Next thing is the fact that I can anticipate a lot of sellers was anticipating to sell around this level. You can see now that when price did reach this level, the momentum stopped and actually turned to the downside. Okay. So with that, I'm anticipating that there's going to be stop losses around this level, and I'm going to guess, and I can assume, sorry, that these stop losses will be hit at some point today. And I also assume that these stop losses will also be hit at some point today as well. However, I do anticipate the buy side liquidity to be taken first. Okay, and that's what we're going to look at. Okay, as for the 30-minute time frame, let's look at the session volume profile. So far, the session volume profile is more of a B shape. So by that I mean it's more it's not a balanced volume profile. It's not a balanced session at the moment. However, most of the volume is to the downside, right? So at this point, the session currently is still bearish. However, you can see how close it is to switching the point of control from this level to this level. So at that point, we could assume that the price is starting to become more bullish. So our selling bias might be a little bit on the edge of not working out. Okay, so bear that in mind. The next thing is, as I said, we do have this balance over here that needs to be filled from the previous session. So let's see if that gets filled. So the highs of this what's it called, of this gap is our stop loss. So in order, because we're anticipating a push to the downside from this level anyway. So yeah, the other entry I am looking at is this end of control, end of value area over here. So the value area basically determines where 70% of the volume has occurred within a session, right? So for example, like this one and this one, this is the value area. All right, 70% of all the volume from this entire session has happened between this range. So anything above this value area or anything above this range, for me, the buyers and sellers from yesterday's session determined that there was no value to be found to the upside, so I'm going to push the market to the downside within this range. So we can infer and we can use that information by saying anything towards the upside, I don't think we're going to get much volume or much, much push to the upside because there's no value to be found, okay? All the value is to be found to the downside. Okay. Next thing is we do have this previous we do have this previous cluster over here which we're going to use as entry just after we grab the liquidity over here. Plus we have not only that, we have the previous POC from 2 sessions ago. That is also, sorry, not POC, point value area over here. Sorry, it's early in the morning, that's why I'm a little bit off my game today. But yeah, so now I'm anticipating, basically in simple terms, is what I'm trying to get at, is I'm trying to grab this liquidity on the left, reject this value area low and this cluster for the continuation back to the downside. In terms of first take profit, I would like to take profit around this point of control. Second will be the end, the previous session point of control as well, and that would be the trade for that. Obviously, as I said, this isn't a live trade. This is going to be a demo trade, but I am going to execute a live trade on stream that I am actually going to take. So it's this one right here, and I'll show you guys exactly why. So that was one of the strategies I'm working on right now. This is the strategy that I use right now live in market, so bear with me, guys. Okay, so first of all, on the weekly time frame, we look at the weekly grid, right? So the weekly grid for me currently is this so this low right here where it was created. We broke past that low on the weekly time frame. To be fair, we had very bullish momentum going into that week, so we're looking for that to continue. However, obviously, because we had such a strong weekly, push and momentum, there is a chance, obviously, we do dip down for a bit of pullback, right? But we're not trying to call the pullback here. We're just looking where momentum is. Basically, if the chart is going to the top right, we're looking to continue to go to the top right. Okay, especially in the higher time frames. Okay, next thing is the daily time frame. Okay, so as for the daily time frame, we mark out our structure and our daily structure. Okay, so we get a range of where we're looking to trade. So our daily low is over here and our daily high is up here. So right now our daily range is here and we're looking for buys around this range. Obviously that doesn't help us that much because it doesn't give us timing in the market. It just gives us an area, and then obviously the weekly gives us direction and a target. However, it doesn't give us a timing in the market in order to actually try and call the push to the upside. So I also put another daily level on, which is this previous daily structure over here. This previous daily structure, you can see, has been tapped multiple times now, and you can see price stalled after a massive rally to the upside. So you can see here, massive push to the upside over here, boys, and then we had a stall at this level, causing the market to go to the downside. Okay, so basically, even after, so we can infer one or two things, okay, with this level. So all the buyers from around here either took profits around this level, making this level somewhat of a key zone for those buyers down here, or we can assume that there were sellers waiting around this level to absorb the buying pressure and was able to succeed somewhat over here before it getting overpowered by buyers, okay? So one or two things that could have happened, but in both cases, that this level was a strong key level for those that's looking to get executed on the market. As for the 12-hour time frame, boys, so we got VWAP right here. So the VWAP, we do have this upper deviation acting as support. So this the first upper deviation acting as support. Basically, just think of it as a trend, not a trend line, sorry, a moving average or somewhat, but with volume attached to it, with volume into the formula, and then that's how you get this VWAP over here. We have 4 forks basically. Hello new, hello new. See, now you're late. See, when you said yesterday, I thought I was late. Yeah, it's because you thought we started at 7, and now we started at 7:30, and you're late again. Come on, new. Come on, new. But yeah, we're looking at this 1920 to act as support over here, psychological level, daily level, and the VWAP level as well. So far 3 confluences on our side. The next confluence is obviously we have the daily direction in our side. The next thing is we did close above a major level on the what's up James. And then yeah, we did close above this major structure over here on the weekly time frame. So far we have a lot of things going for us in this trade, which is good. Okay, so next thing is our 4-hour structure and our 4-hour time frame. First of all, let's just mention this VWAP so you guys don't get confused. So this VWAP I'm sick, bro. Yeah. I'm showing EU now. I'm gonna long gold, so we're gonna be going against each other for a bit, bro. So we do have this VWAP anchored on the daily low, as you guys saw. I pointed out the daily low, so we did anchor this VWAP over here. You can see the actual VWAP line, the middle one, is lining up perfectly with 1920. So again, another reason to buy at 1920, right, for a perfect execution over here. Next thing is we do have the 4-hour structure, and we can see the 4-hour structure being from this low to this high. So if that's the case, right, if price does go over here and breaks this level, we can assume that the what's it called, the gold will probably start to go bearish. So at that point, our buys are no longer valid. So at least we know, and we don't have to re-enter, because we're probably going to go continue to the downside if we're wrong on this trade. So for me, that's a good thing to have. I don't have to worry about re-entering. I don't have to worry about, oh, did I get the right entry? Did I get the wrong entry? Because once this level is broken, then chances are we're going to start to go bearish and probably go onto the daily low over here. Okay, that's chances are that's what's going to happen, but we'll wait and see. As for the hour time frame, not much to go off, so we'll skip. Actually, well, we can use a volume profile. Okay, so as for volume profile, we do have a previous POC at 1920 again. Again, this level seems to be quite important for gold. Okay, so was thinking of Euro short. So you guys are going against me, huh? All right, okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. No, I'm joking. Yeah, so yeah, 1920 seems to be a key level for gold over here, so it's pretty nice. Okay. As for the weekly VWAP, we do have again the first lower division acting as support on 1920. Again, 1920 seems to be a very, very valid area. The next thing is we actually forgot to say on the 4-hour time frame. So I forgot to say as well, at this level right here, you can see that there was buyers getting enticed to buy over here. However, here's how I'm reading the chart right now. So buyers got introduced around this level over here after rejecting this level. Price moved up towards that direction. My assumption will be they're probably moving their stops to break even, and then you can see what price did. It probably hunted that level, and now it's probably potentially trying to hunt the rest and to go to the upside. That's just my opinion though on it. So we'll wait and see with gold, but I will add an alert because this is actually going to be a live trade. Okay. All right, euro dollar. I mean, to be fair, I see why you guys are shorting euro dollar. To be honest, it hasn't really broken my weekly grid, and it's completed the weekly grid, and it's like very rejection-y. Sad to hear. I hope you get well soon. Yeah, man, me too. I hope you get well soon. How you managed to get in some scalps? Oh, elite man, probably not, mate.
Of course you, Mark. Of course you.
No, I don't think he talked about me. As for scalps, so I do have pound yen anticipation for scalps over here. So let me just go on that right now. So my idea was we're probably going to push up to the upside here and grab this liquidity first. However, it looks like we might be grabbing the liquidity low first, the sell side liquidity before doing anything. So it is what it is. I'm showing because sorry. Cover buy. Oh, okay. No, fair enough. I'm more thinking Euro GBP, not Euro EU specifically. I mean, to be fair, I don't. To be fair, your time frame is so low, guys. That not news. News is actually decent, like high time frame. Whereas James is so high time frame, low time frame that his trades, like his take profit 1 to 20 take profit, isn't even hitting my stop loss. Do you know what I mean? So like, I don't think we go against each other too much. Elite man, yeah, elite man, the king scalper, bro. What are you talking about? That's you.
Of course not.
That's you, man.
No.
Yeah. By the way, a deal isn't in today. Again, as you guys can tell, I'm gonna be hosting for the remainder of for the foreseeable future. But yeah, just for a bit, temporarily. I'm just a temporary host. Don't worry about it. You guys will get your beloved deal soon. Yes, don't let my bias affect you because I'm way different time frames. Yeah, no, don't worry, bro. I when I look at my, so basically when I ever start to doubt my trades, bro, I just look at my back test sheet. I'm like, oh yes, I remember now. I have an edge. That's what I do. Every time James tries to affect my strategy, like, oh, I got an edge. Bro. But yeah, that's James, you should have by the way, do you know why Chip isn't working on the Discord? Because Chip is like dead. Chip died. Oh, someone just joined. No, who? Someone just joined or no? No, new mention, not joined. 3%! Yo! James about to make some bank soon, man. Jesus. Jeez, look at this guy. He's got like 50 different Euro USD charts on. That's when you know he's like legit. Do you know what I mean? That's when you know he's legit. Read Discord. Bought a server, so it should be online. Oh. Oh, so it runs on a server too. Why is... Oh, I didn't know that. You should have said. Oh. What? I see. Should be online. And then oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. There you go. How's work been, bro? Been busy or... Because I see you on DNB, I was like, oh, I don't want to disturb James, man. You're always like, do not disturb. I was like, oh, nah, no, I don't want to. Busy. Yeah, I can tell, man. You've been quiet. And that's, to be fair, that's fair enough, to be fair. Like, works comes first, obviously. So it's like, bro, I was like, damn, James is always busy. I wonder what he's doing. You should have joined yesterday in the, me and JP had a like 5-hour call, or more than that, actually, 6 or 7 hour call yesterday, just back testing. Being quiet so I can finish FTMO. Yeah, that's what Adil's doing right now, by the way, for you guys that's wondering. Adil is being quiet and going hush-hush so he can finish the FTMO quickly. That's why I'm hosting. Yeah, boy. I wanted to join, then you left. Bro, it was like not 11 o'clock at your time. What do you mean? We finished the call at 9 o'clock. There's no way you're gonna... There's no way. No, you should be joining those Discord calls too, bro. Your knowledge is valuable. I want to learn the time theory. You know what I mean? I was asleep then. Lol. Yeah, you were probably asleep, man. It's like 11 or 12 at your time. When that happened? So yesterday, me and JP were just on the Discord call, just talking about like back testing. And basically, we got him. I just got him set up on like the Enigma sheet, so he can start properly like getting his data going. Because he does backtest, but he didn't really know how to use like Excel and stuff. So like, you know, I was like, oh, this backtesting will you know make your game go further. I'll pop in after work today. Planning on leaving earlier. Nice. Imagine that. Imagine being so good at your job you can just leave whenever you want. Do you know what I mean? James is built different, man. He goes to his boss and say, "You're fired." That's how big he is in this company right now. man's on it, man. That's what he does. He told me. Trust me, bro. Yeah, so waiting for gold right now. 1920 is a key level for where I'm looking at to get entered at. It is a daily. Let's look at a daily retracement. It is a bit like I don't know. Gold's a little bit messy at the moment, but yeah, it is a 50% retracement, almost to a almost perfectly. Actually, no, basically it's perfectly 50% retracement, so that's pretty good. Let's wait and see. So yeah, only CAD major news today. Let's look at it. Aussie dollar already happened. Inflation went what, up?
Yep.
Oh, that's why pound. Yeah, that's why you said pound Aussie dollar went down. True. Yeah, CAD's out 3 p.m. later on. BOC rate. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's the only major news. So maybe no market movements then. My assumption. We'll see. As for tomorrow, let's look at tomorrow. Oh, no, tomorrow. We do have USD news tomorrow. Nice. Then that's it. And then we're coming to a close, bro. Feb, man. Oh my goodness. First of all, actually, let's see if I can get my my Google sheet. And this is why I'm excited for Feb, by the way, and I'll show you guys why my back testing. So first of all, the win rate is a little bit lower. But I can explain. It's not as bad as it looks. Okay, so if you guys look at this, right? Hold on. I think it's this one. Let me just explain this real quick to you guys. Over here, if you can see over here, it did move a lot in my direction, but because I don't manage my risk on my back test, because I just want to see what the actual edge is, right? I just leave it to run and I don't move to break even. And half of my losses could have been moved to break even, for example, like this one as well. You can see move to break even. That's past 1-to-1, right? So many. The only ones that I really didn't is like these ones where it couldn't really. There's no way I could have managed my risk there. I would have got tapped out straight away. And obviously a few, like I think this one is. I'm not too sure. I don't remember. Yeah, that one is a bit. It did reach a weekly level, so that would have been a bit up in the air. So yeah, my win rate does look a lot worse than it actually is. But anyways, so let's go into the back testing sheet and explain why I'm excited for Feb. Okay, so we go this side, boys. You can see here in the month of Feb, right? Win rate by month. You can see my win rate in February is around that 77%, right? Which is the highest out of all the months. Very good stuff. Okay. Next thing is stop loss versus take profits by month. So basically, the average stop loss in a month versus my average take profits. One, it shows obviously the volatility, because if there's a wider if it's like just bigger. There's no range. There's no like difference in range. That just means the volatility during that month is just a lot higher than the average. But if there's a bigger range, for example, like my stop loss is still just as low as February. Oh, sorry, this was a messed up one. But oh yeah, I forgot I messed that one up. Okay, let's go into gain versus month then. So gain and risk versus month. So basically, how much I risk in total versus how much I made in Feb during my back test. You can see that overall R is 19%, whereas the risk is only 6%. So in order to make 19%, all I needed to risk was 6% so basically 6 trades, and I made 20%. So exactly why I'm excited for Feb right here, because it seems like for all my back tests, February seems to be my best month. Obviously, bear in mind there's only really been 55 data, so not a lot, and I'm going to be adding on to it throughout the days now. But anyways, still pretty good. Total R, again, the highest by month, so it's around that 19%, as I said. So yeah, can't wait for March, man. I mean Feb. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. And apparently Friday, I think Friday's my best day. No, not Friday. Tuesday's my best day. So all I need to take is 4 trades, okay? So I just need to make a four February trades every Tuesday, and that's it. Pass the FTMO. But yeah, where else can I have pass FTMO? I can pass the FTMO in July. I can pass the FTMO in October. Not in December. I sucked at December. Yo, and then I could have just about passed it on April. If I risk 2%, I could pass it on March. If I risk 2 and a bit, I can pass it on there. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, just wanted to share that little insight with you guys. So that's why I'm excited for Feb, and that's why you guys see me like getting hyped. Gym chest. Oh, jeez, you guys go early for gym, man. Elite man goes on a run like 2 o'clock in the morning, and then Caleb out here grinding early on in such a day. Meanwhile, I was sleeping. Nah, I wasn't. I was actually on my computer. I was trying Alice. So yeah, so I think in February I'm fully gonna do my FTMO, but again, I'm not rushing into it. I'm chill about my capital. I got more than enough capital to allow me to be okay for now. All right. Pound Aussie dollar, nothing happening again. So it sucks that I missed that trade, but it is what it is.
Yep, it happens.
It does.
Next time you're gonna get.
Well, this one, it looks like I'm missing it again. Look at it. Mark's a bank. Mark is not a bank. Mark is not a bank. If he's a bank, he would have went bankrupt.
Yep.
New is a bank, bro. My man's making 500k a day, to be honest. If you guys didn't know this, New has like insane capital. No. He doesn't even need FTMO. That's how good he is. He's been in the trenches for a long. He's been making money for a long time. Do you know what I mean? He knows what it's like. He said like 80k is nothing. That's what he said. It's not my words, right? He said it yesterday. 80k is nothing. I was like, bro, this guy's built different. He's like, oh, I give that to my child every single day. Nothing. I don't want to expose you like that. We got to keep him secret. Got to keep our secret, like our you know, secret weapon hidden. Let's get crypto. Okay, so for crypto, let's look at now. We did have a bit of a, so we are consolidating on crypto. I mean, again, as expected though, you can see how massive the pushes have been. You know, massive push and then consolidation, massive push and then consolidation. I do expect some sort of reversal here though. Again, we'll wait and see. I really don't want to be ahead of the market and trying to call the reversal, you know, as soon as it breaks out. I prefer to just have it maybe in between or something where it really decides from the top, right? Because if you think about it, in probability terms, how many times has it dropped from this level right here? Hasn't, right? So why am I looking for sells down below over here? In my eyes, I have a higher probability of taking a sells and winning at these highs because it's dropped here before. Does that make sense in terms of probability? Also why I don't fully get breakout traders, but anyways, that's the point. Right here, and we'll get rid of that. So yeah, I'm looking for sells at the highs of Bitcoin, but not at the exact highs. I do anticipate some sort of liquidity to be grabbed first above these highs over here, and then we start to drive down. Again, I got these weekly levels over here to look as take profits. So yeah, it's pretty good. If I can call the top of the Bitcoin move, that'd be amazing. Just imagine, right? Okay. Just imagine though. Imagine I get this quick little stop loss over here, calling it all the way down to 1800 or even lower. That's a big boy trade, boys. Mark will be a bank at that point. I can't even lie. Imagine getting it back into the lows. Yeah, that's big. That's big. 1 to 21. Actually, for these Instagram traders, these are nothing, mate. Instagram traders out here making like 1 to 400s, I swear.
Or it's like gonna be other way. It's going up.
Nah, it's not gonna go up. Nah, screw you all. I don't think Bitcoin's gonna go up.
I don't know shit. I missed
this is what Instagram traders are like, mate. They're gonna like, yeah. So I caught it at this low, that small stop loss, and yes, indeed, he held it. They really did held. They held this. Perfect take profit.
Like it was holding.
Oh my god, bro! If I hit this trade or 1 to 100, bro. I mean, no, Instagram traders hit this though. I bet you did. 0.01 lot. Nah, mate. This is a 200 lot trade for them. What with their 1 million demo account? You don't think they can do a 100 lot trade on Bitcoin? Nah, this is madness, bro. Imagine that. This is what SMC looks like, by the way, and on Instagram. This is what SMC looks like.
Last minute to London Open.
Last minute. 2 minutes, sorry. Well, it says 2 minutes for me. I guess I'm a bit delayed. Actually, sorry. I made a mistake. There we go. Sorry. I almost made that fatal mistake. 1 to 300, man. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, I catch these trades every day, man. I'm going to leave this on the screen for clickbait for anyone that's for new. All the haters are gonna start rolling in. Yeah, show me your MT4 then. Show me your MT5 then. If you did that.
If I made so many money, I will finish for 1 month. One trade.
What?
And it will be a mistake.
The what? Sorry. That
if I will take so many pips like they was taking.
Yeah, no, I mean, to be fair, that you know what? You say it will take months, but to be fair, that one took like a few days. Or a week. I think this one took a week to finish, you know. Hold on, let me check. It's on the hour chart.
London is open.
Oh no, it's 25 days. I'm capping. Oh, oops. Sorry, my bad. Really? That's 25 days? Oh, that makes sense. 30th December all the way to 25th. Yeah, okay. You know what? Yes, I'm wrong. Alright. London open. Ding, 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 ding. Indeed. London is now open. Well, I think it's 1 more minute, isn't it? Am I? No. Okay, it is open. I guess my time is delayed. I need to change that. All right. Again, still waiting for this low. I think James is making bank at the moment, probably up 5% on his... Because if he took those sells... Oh my, look at that. Big drop on a 1 minute. Look at that on a 1 minute chart. Shall we try catch his trade before him? Okay, so what happened here is... This is what he did to catch his trade right here. So we broke structure. We created imbalance over here. He entered around this level right here. Really? From the top? From up here? Yeah, he took shorts here. Short position over here. Stop loss maybe around this level up here. He's past his FTMO, 2%. He's past FTMO at 2% already, bro. He's done. He's done. He doesn't need to trade anymore. By the way, James, I don't know if you know, but as soon as you pass your FTMO, like as soon as you get 10%, stop trading and just do 0.0001 lot trades, and close them straight away. It'll ruin your win rate a little bit because obviously you're going to be closing a bit of a loss, but you know, gotta secure the bag, right? So yeah, that's what I did after passing it. You know, a few days, just 0.1 lot trades, man, done. 10 days later, you go in the and then the verification is so stress free because you know it's like you're fresh of the mind of trying to make 10%, so 5% is nothing after that. I don't know many traders that pass the challenge and not pass the verification after, because I feel like they're just in the zone after passing the 10% and just feel so confident, for most people anyways. James killing it, man. James killing. Look at this. Should have hopped on that trade. What? You didn't even call it. You should have called it, man. No, I'm joking. 3%. Yeah, would have entered around this level. Stop loss up here. Took partials and posted this the bias on Discord. You did post the bias on Discord. Can't hate a man. Smashed it. Where's your take profit overall? Hold on, let me check. I'm guessing it's probably your take profit is just 10%. As soon as you get 10%, you're good. Because you're up 6% right now. Right, so really good stuff. You're looking for a second entry as well. I reckon you pass it today, to be honest. I reckon you pass it today, man. And then can we use you as, what's it called, marketing? Put you on our Instagram. Ooh, we got a trade of that past FTMO. Posted my entry on Discord. Can check. Okay, I can check. There you go. Where's Discord at, boys? Gotta take my time on this one? Nah, you don't need to take your time, bro. You'll just smash that out. Look at that. Sniper entry. Barely any stop, barely any drawdowns at all. Imagine. Everyone will be wiped out in 21 days. I've already seen that video, I think. USD is known to have strong impact on all currencies, but it will happen again, maybe. Oh, people speculating, yeah? Why did he scribble out his trades? Hold on. While backtesting found... Bro, this guy was backtesting at 1 o'clock in the morning, man. What the hell? I just saw the time. What? What? No wonder he's not on the bloody call today. While backtesting, I found a random 160 pip too. Bro, that is dedication, man. That is dedication. That's crazy, man. I literally just got him to do the backtesting yesterday. Like, bro, we were backtesting from like I think 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock. Yeah, around New York Open. Not New York. Yeah, around New York Open. And we were on call till 9 o'clock. And I was like, alright, I'm gonna go to sleep now and go, you know, go eat. This guy said yes, same. Got off and started backtesting again. Like, what? Is he trying to outwork me? What's going on? And I felt like, you know, oh, you know, I've been on this call for so long, did so much work, happy now. This guy wasn't satisfied. He kept going. Haven't backtested a month ago. Ah, oh, bro, come on now. Come on, James. I know your strategy is all polished and stuff. Gotta keep the edge up, though. You know, come on now. I know you're busy though. To be fair, you're busy. Full-time job and everything, and trading, and the Bible you wrote a few days ago. Now I'm flexing. Yeah, bro, crazy. Yeah. Let's see. Well, this is James's trade, so we're just waiting on it. I have it on there because I don't have a euro dollar trade to show really, so I'll just show that. But let's look at my gold trade over here. Again, still nothing's changed. How's your FTMO doing? I haven't started it, but I am up on the account now, so it's pretty good. Because I was down during December and I was down bad. But yeah, my yeah, because it was not the best, obviously, in terms of percentage, but let's just do it. It's doing alright. Live with it. FTMO got me down bad, I can't lie. It wasn't even that bad of a win rate. It wasn't even that bad of a win rate. I'm pretty sure it was 60 or 70% win rate. Or nah, actually, could have been worse. 65%, I'd say, on December. But obviously, sometimes my wins would be a 0.5, where my loss would be a 1% straight away. So that's why it was a bit of a bad month. But it is what it is. Now we're recovered. I think I'm gonna do the rest of my FTMO either Feb if I have time, because I have quite a lot of things to do at the moment. I've got this secret project, this other secret project, and then a few secret projects, and another few secret projects.
How many you have it?
Did I forget to mention a secret project? Yeah, I forgot to mention the other secret project too.
Too much, man. Too much.
And obviously I got backtesting to do as well.
And soon is new secret project.
Yeah, after this, yeah, after Feb, there's gonna be another secret project. Exactly. Yeah. It's alright. It's what I signed up for. It's what I signed
Indeed.
up for. To be fair, 200k funding, man, it's like more than enough you need at my age, to be honest. If you need more than 200k funding, you're getting greedy at that point. Just slow down, take a breather, and just live life. Do you know what I mean? Or just my thought on it. Why do you need 400k of capital? Like, why do you need like £40,000 a month? You know what I mean? Only New needs that because he's got that high life. Whereas me, I'm more of a chill, you know, don't spend any.
Well, you need to, or okay, your company need money.
More money, mate. Alright, no, just more stress you have, honestly.
Well, if you wanna, your company gonna grow, so then you need money, and you need equipment.
Yeah, well, me and Adil's got that. We've got that. It's alright. That one's fine. The equipment and all the things, that could be sorted soon. Easy. You don't need 400k capital for that.
Of course you need.
What I'm worried
You need more.
What I'm worried about is the bloody Canary Wolf, like, bloody rent, mate. 4k every month. 2% a month. I'm like, oh, nah, bro.
Well, of course, at the moment you don't need, but if you gonna get the money, then you need find new ideas for what you need, and you need more, and that's your company growing and expanding, and you know.
So we're gonna kind of get away from FTMO soon, anyways. Not because like they're not useful, but only because like I feel like there could be. It's a bit restricting for my strategy because I know what my edge is like, and I know how many times I can lose in a row. It's a bit restricting in that sense. Plus, yeah. So I want to start trading my own capital anyways, but still, my capital does not equal to, well, my immediate capital does not equal to FTMO funding. I'll tell you that.
I believe that.
That's
right.
But yeah. Anyways, that's just capital. Capital talk, bro.
Big plans, big plans.
Big plans. Yeah. I mean, James is on route to make bloody 200k from his 10k.
Yep.
I can imagine. Now he smashed last year. I'm pretty sure he said around 70%, if not 80% last year. So he did well. I'm not actually sorry. I didn't mean to share. I didn't know if you wanted to share that. My bad. My bad. I'm sorry, James.
Too late.
Yeah. I'll try. I'll delete it in post. I will. My bad. Everyone forget what I said. Just nothing happened. Oh, I guess I was wrong and he was happy to flex it. Okay, well. I could have sworn I heard 80% from someone. I guess it was me that had 80%, not you. You had 122. Smashed it, mate.
I wasn't surprised.
Jeez, man, he smashed it. What the hell, man? How's this guy trading so good? 132, bro. 120. Oh, God. Do you want to trade my FTMO, mate? Do you want to trade my FTMO and we'll split the profits?
Because he's scalper, not like you. You're a weak boy. He's like
boy.
My boy.
See, I'm not thinking. I'm thinking you're saying I'm weak as in like. I'm
not weak.
I'm like.
I mean weak.
This guy.
You know.
Just because I don't go gym, yeah.
No, not.
No, I'm joking.
Oh, you naughty boy.
No, I can bench like my own body weight. I'm pretty good. And I'm like, I'm 80. 75, 80, I forgot. I haven't weighed myself in a while. Probably a lot of fat now, but you know, at my prime, back in my heyday, bro. Back in my heyday. Back in my day.
Yeah, well, you should start visit gym then.
Like, is 80 kg? You could be classed as like a light heavy or something, light heavyweight in boxing. Damn. I need to get more lean. I don't want to be voting against them.
Yeah.
Boxing weighting class. 80. I don't care about the featherweight. Here we go. So since I was 75 kg, I'd be a middleweight. So yeah.
You mean the pounds or kilograms?
That's kg, yeah. I don't do pounds.
Okay.
Yeah. When I speak pounds, I talk money.
Who knows?
Okay. Shall we go through all my previous trades? Because there's literally nothing. I'm waiting. Like, I'm looking at pound yen, but I'm pretty sure that's far gone. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, you miss it, maybe.
See, this is why we need the deals trades. Even though they don't like, you know, they don't happen often. There's still something we can anticipate, do you know what I mean? But for mine, it's like, oh, we're going to be waiting here for weeks, mate.
Yeah.
You guys want to wait for a week before I get an entry? Just to be my guess. I have the PC on 24/7, and then be like, you guys can just watch when we're about to enter.
That's why James made so much money. He's helping a lot. In 5 minutes
time my backtesting sheet? Do you want a link to it, or do you want your own backtesting sheet? Because if you want your own backtesting sheet, you can go onto our Discord. It's completely free, and just get the backtesting sheet from there. It looks a little bit different from mine. It's a bit more dumbed down because mine is tailored to me. But that the one we created, it can be used for most, if not all, strategies. Quick way to plug the Discord. Don't worry, I got you, bro. Gotta do it sometime, right? I have to be a sellout in order to grow the Discord group. Sorry, guys.
Of course. You need to do that.
Now, if you want a link to my one, I mean, I can send you my link, and you can if you want to view it, I can send you my link, man. But yeah, you can see mine is very, very different to yours, to how your strategy will be most likely. You can see all the things I look at right there. So date entered, obviously, just to see what my best day are, position, weekly, daily structure, for 12-hour VWAP. I'm guessing no one uses VWAP here. Session volume profile, liquidity grab, multiple wicks, stop loss placement, stop loss amount, time, screenshot, whatever. Yeah, all them things. All them things.
All good things, yep.
I think I got one banging. Let's see. I tried making it on my own, but don't have any data aggregation. Oh, big word. I can't see that aggregation, but no, just looking for a template. Yeah, if you want a template, man, literally, like, if you want to join the Discord and then what's it called? And literally get the link, so be it, and then leave after if you want. That's fine. We don't mind. We don't mind being used by people. Do you know what I mean?
Of course, we are mind. Don't lie to them.
So the link in the Discord should be in the link description below. And then just the link will be, I'll show you now actually what it looks like, rather than you know getting there and not knowing what you're trying to get into. So we have this trading hub over here, so what it looks like right here. You got the month by month, and then obviously You got your date, your month, time taken, pair, type. You get the basic ones, and obviously it's up to you if you want to add the different ones. For example, I created one for another person in the group where he wanted to take into account whether it's the start of the session or the end of the session. So we added that and tailored it to him in that sense. But obviously, if you learn basic Excel, you'll be able to add a lot of things in this sheet yourself. And then, yeah. So I don't get outdone, I also created something else as well on the side. It's a roadmap. It's a trading journal, trading hub for anyone that's trying to. It's more of a written based thing rather than a database thing. So if you guys want to use that for journaling, you can use it for backtesting as well. But basically, it's mostly for like habit tracking, weekly reviews, your daily forecast, so you guys can see what you're looking for and review it after, and then your strategy as well, so you can actually put your strategy into paper in order to explain it to other people easily. Because if, in my opinion, the easier you can explain your strategy to other people, the more you understand it. You see, I struggle with it, therefore I actually don't know my strategy. But journaling, you can make notes and so on. But yeah, all of them for free on the Discord, boys. I checked that one. Didn't see the graphs. Yes. You can add on, but the graphs are because we don't know what exactly you want to track. Do you know what I mean? Unfortunately, so we just had to make do with the general. Unfortunately, I'll try and create at some point. I'm just a bit busy at the moment. I will create one at some point where it's a bit more in depth, or just add more things onto that one, so people can, use it more and actually have more data that's readable and accessible. So yeah. And as for James, I used to use VWAP back in the day, still an OG indicator, never failed me. Yeah, VWAP is top notch, man. You can't hide volume, man. You can't hide volume, so unless you're in FX, I guess, but yeah, whatever. But now VWAP is just, I don't know, it's just, for me it's a better version of the moving average, in my opinion. Good for scalping too. No, you can't. Why you stop it? Why'd you stop using it? I'm guessing it got too messy on your chart. Because I see your chart is very clean now. Very precise. I'm guessing you got too messy. Because I can see that happening. That's one of the issues with VWAP. It could be a little bit messy using it. You can see here how I use VWAP on the weekly time frame. It gets a little bit messy and a bit spidery. But you can see how well it works though, right? 1, 2 touches, looking to go into the next VWAP right here. Obviously this is in hindsight, but you can see how it like goes from one to another, right? One section to the other. I'm not trying to sell you guys the idea of VWAP, although it's something you could look at into your own backtest and start to look at it if you want. Yeah, I thought so, yeah. There's so much going on. I thought so. Because you started off with using proper indicators trading, didn't you? So you had MACDs, you had Bollinger Bands probably, I don't know what else you had, RSI. I'm guessing VWAP as well. VWAP is just very un-retail, I would say. Any volume, for some reason, any volume is non-retail. I don't know why. I think volume should have been the first thing that retail really started to discuss and really started to develop into their own trading. By the way, I'm not saying I'm not retail, I'm very much retail, but I'm just saying the general retail traders. I honestly think volume should have been the first thing that people get taught rather than support resistance, I suppose, yeah. Yes, sir. When I used to run 3 or 4 indicators, just created too much notes for me. Yeah, I guess it's like, I'm guessing sometimes you get analysis paralysis as well. With so many things on your screen, you forget and you don't know what to do. It doesn't give you a decision at the end of the day. So yeah, but for me, I mean, to be fair, my chart's a lot cleaner now than it was previously. I'll tell you that now. Look, I'll show you guys what my chart used to look like if you want to see. Pretty ugly. Yeah, leaves you with no... Yeah, exactly. Because as soon as you try to buy, you're like, oh, but there's another entry over here. Your chart is perfect. Look at that. Look at that beautiful chart, right? Tron Legacy looking... Tron Legacy type beat, bro. Nice. Beautiful. Would you guys trust a guy with that type of trade or that type of strategy in the stream? Probably. Still. I don't think I can go that much... Oh, look at that. Beautiful W. Not either. It actually was a W. No, it wasn't. Well, technically, if I had took the entry here, yeah, whatever, I would have hit that. Beautiful. Imagine I turn up to charts looking like this. Yeah, turn up to the stream looking like this. It's like chopsticks. Like, oh wait. Oh, sorry. Oops. Oh, never mind. Never mind. At a deal. Taking you entry on EU. Oh, let's see his trade. Let's see if you can find his trade before him. 1 minute. Look at that imbalance being formed. Beautiful, beautiful entry, James. Caught that to the top. Okay, I'll just leave that one there. Just to flex, because this took months. Just to flex. He just showed up alright. It took months. It took months. Just because I was slow on Excel to start off with. By the way, James, I'm sorry to tell you, I had to put a hold on my my coding for a bit, a little bit of a hold. It's resuming by at the end of Jan, so around this time. So I took a 1 week off. I'm looking at databases now in Python, so that should obviously help with what I'm trying to do with it. I can just get ChatGPT to make the software. Bro, ChatGPT is so OP, man. No one told me about this before. Literally, make it to you can get it to write you like an indicator for trading view. It does it. Go like, okay, write me a trading view indicator using Fibonacci, Bollinger Bands, and what's it called? RSI and MACD. It'll write it for you, man. Try it. Yeah, as I said, so gold, we're still waiting for it to drop down into that 1920 sweet spot over here still. We'll see if we create minor support over here. If we create minor support here, it'll be even better, because that means we're like there's buyers being enticed around this zone. So when we do grab them, their stop loss is going to probably be behind these lows or something, and we could probably take that, use that to our advantage, and start pushing up from there. But yeah, we'll wait and see. As for GJ, I'm pretty GJ is like a lost cause at the moment. There's not much I can do about that. That's GPAUD, GJ. Yeah, so for GJ again, I wanted to reach that 160 level again, but I have two really entries over here. So I have another entry up here. But I'll be completely transparent with you guys. This isn't going to be a live trade, this GJ one. It's, again, I'm forward testing it, and I'm trying to test the strategy that I've been backtesting for 3 months, around 3 months or something. So yeah, so this is going to be paper trading, but my gold trade is going to be a live trade if I get entered in. Okay, just to make that clear with you all. I don't want to, you know. I hope that was clear. If that wasn't clear enough, I'm sorry guys. Just gotta honestly quit trading at that point. Just quit trading. Not for you, bro. It's not for you. It's a joke. Don't quit. Never quit.
You sure? Hmm.
Look at Elite Man, 10 years in. He hasn't quit yet. He's still going.
Yep.
Losing money every day.
Still I'm rolling here.
Still rolling. Look at him. He's still on the Zoom call. He made it. He made it to the Zoom call. What are you guys doing? Sleeping. Nah, too much. You didn't even rinse me for the whole week, to be honest. No, you did. You called me weak, actually.
Weak?
Weak.
Nah.
Yeah.
No. I was mean the weak, not weak.
Yeah, he called me weak.
You know what I mean?
Nah,
like, you aren't daily trader. You're weak trader.
See, I'm a weak trader, bro. What? This guy is so rude, bro. Honestly, like calling me a weak trader. Like, I know my win rate's only like 80% this month, man. I'm trying.
But it seems how 132% winner.
Yeah, James doesn't probably.
So
yeah, true. He's not a weak trader. I'll tell you that. New as well, not a weak trader, bro. New as a. Whew. I'm telling you guys now. When you guys saw news like calls on the stream, bro, it goes crazy. Calls the tops, calls the bottoms of every pair you can imagine. which by the way, will still want to get mentored by New, but he still doesn't want to. He's like, no, I told you guys my strategy. He hasn't though. He's lying.
I'm probably never
He's
del do.
lying. Was it? What can I say now? Oh, it's so tough without a deal. I wish. That's even you're sick at trading, man. Got a few lucky ones. What are you talking about, bro? Few lucky ones. New's a joker, bro. He's a joker. Funny guy.
No, you're bank.
What? New was the bank.
bank.
He didn't make the bank. What is the indicator's name? It's called a VWAP pool. It's a very, very good indicator. I definitely recommend looking into it. Although it's not for everyone, I'll tell you that. Because it's just sometimes it can be a little bit too messy. So, like, you wouldn't want to... It's not for everyone, as I said. It's one of the rare... I would say it's one of the rare indicators that doesn't lag. If at least not as bad as the other ones. So it's definitely good to use. I'm not focused right now. That's alright, man. I mean... It's the start of the year. You still got, like, 10 months... 11 months to smash it. You're good. You only need 1 month to make the 200% of your target anyways. Yeah, look, this guy's humble, yeah? He goes like, no, I got a few lucky ones, but the ones I am observing, they work out to plan, I'm telling you. But I'm humble. But I'm not good at trading. But everything I have said has come true. This guy, he's too good. Like
Soon he's gonna make billions.
Does the VWAP indicator repaint? Sorry? Repaint? Sorry, I don't understand the question. I'm not very smart, you see. GBP CAD yesterday. Oh yeah, no, I saw your call yesterday. I swear you had a USD CAD one as well, didn't you? Or was it GBP CAD? I don't remember exactly. I'm pretty sure you had UC. I'm getting confused with all the peoples now, can't lie. That was pre-purpose. So you're not entering live at the moment. You're not trading live. You're just like sitting back and observing. Because if you are, fair enough. It takes discipline to do that. Not trading live. See, this is what I mean, man. He doesn't need to make money. He's good. He's good.
Yeah, he have already millions more. Biden.
Millions? Oh, come on now, mate. Stop being so negative. He's got billions.
Oh, yeah, okay, my bad.
How to change the previous bar's lines? Sorry, does it? Oh, does it change the previous bar lines? So, okay, so what happens here, okay, so after the fact, so it does like move. So after the fact, it does move. So yes, as I said, it is lagging to some extent, right? But it's not as lagging as an indicator. So for example, yeah, when it goes up, right here. So let's say if it goes up over here, this bar would probably go up with it, right? And after the fact, this obviously will go down a little bit with it to make it look smoother. So, okay, this is how a VWAP works. Okay, let me just I can just explain the VWAP so everyone's question should hopefully be answered. Okay, so the way the VWAP works, it gets anchored at a certain point in the price. Okay, so an anchored VWAP. So this one, it gets anchored at the start of the day, and then it moves with the price when it takes into account the price, average price, and it takes into account average volume as well. So those are two things it puts into its little formula, right? And obviously, the more price moves, especially with volume, the more the VWAP moves with it. Okay, so that's how it works. And after a week, it does get reset into a fresh one like this. So for example, it goes into like this. So this is obviously going to be the start of the week. You can see there's not much data to go off of. So that's the one drawdown of the VWAP. But at the start of the week, at the start of its anchor, it doesn't actually show you that much, and it's not that usable. So let's try and do this. And you can see, yeah, it does obviously change over time. You can see how it's changing in lifetime right now, while it's moving. Okay. You can see, okay, they're all outside, and then and there you go. that's how the view app works and how the view app moves. Obviously, the longer it goes on for, the better. And then when you say, or once it's drawn to a point, or is it once a point is drawn, it stays there. So as I said, no. So once this point is drawn, it specifically, sometimes it will move, obviously, as you saw. It does move to some extent. So as I said, to some extent, it is lagging because obviously, what I mean by lagging as well, by the way, it's when you look at it in back testing, it looks a lot better than it actually does. But no, it's pretty good. I don't know how to explain it, but it's pretty good. That's my explanation for it. I hope it was a bit bad. Again, sorry, early in the morning, bro. I'm tired as hell. Let's see euro dollar as well. Oh, where's your stop loss on the next one, by the way? Because this one's consolidating. So let's see if we can get a break of structure in this level, and we can see a James strat live. As for gold, again, just waiting. Haven't entered yet. Yeah, I didn't think so. I'm guessing you're still in the other one. That's my guess. Waiting on the new hour open. Damn. By the way, James is probably at work and he's just trading, right? Someone call his boss up and go, bro, this guy, he's not working. He's on the charts. Look at his computer right now. He's on the charts. Probably on Discord too. Someone call his boss, man. James is the boss. Yeah, true. True, man. Kayla, stop spamming emojis, bro. There's more where that came from. Kayla's getting exposed by Nightbot, bro.
Park.
I'm glad. I hope I answered some of your questions. Also, there's also this anchored view app where you can anchor it manually if you want to. So if you want to anchor it at this point, you can anchor it at that point. It's completely up to you. Well, how I use it, so I'll give you guys a little tip of how I use it. I have back tested it multiple times, and I'll show you guys the data of how it works. Okay, so how I do it is I look at the daily leg. Yeah, no, Nightbot's not Sigma, bro. So I look at the daily leg and I put the anchored view app on the daily leg on the either extreme high or extreme low. Okay, so if it's bearish, I put it extreme high. If it's bullish, I put it extreme low. From what I back tested, it doesn't end up breaking these major this view up low during a bullish trend. Okay, and it tends to continue. Obviously, eventually it does, but I'm just saying like 9 times out of 10, not specifically, but 9 times out of 10, let's say that it doesn't break it. And then here's the data to back it. So I'll go over here and then I'll go on backtest variable. You guys can see the view app on view app. Where is it? 4-hour view app. It's over here. So you can see the view app 4-hour. So every 30 uses, when it's anchored to either extreme high, extreme low, 20% of them, so 20 of them was a W. So again, that 66% chance that it will stay, that view app will be used as a support or resistance, quite high. Upper deviation, you can see here as either support or resistance, 3 out of 5, so 60%. Again, there's still an edge to it, right? I know a lot of people think, oh, meh. And you can see as well, which is this is what really ties the data together, and that's why I think it's a valid data. When there isn't a VWAP and there's no edge to it, it's a 50-50% chance whether I win or lose, right? So that means, if I don't use the VWAP, it's basically up to chance whether I win or not. Do you know what I mean? So there you go. It's quite fascinating. Obviously, this lower deviation, yeah, it's a bit bad at the moment. So I'm just gonna avoid that and actually just paint it black just so you guys can't see it. I'm joking. No, you can see this one. Yeah, a bit of anomaly. So yeah, keep that out for now. But you can see the average is gonna be around 60%, 70% win rate for these ones. But yeah. And then yeah, that's about it. There's a few here that's quite interesting, to be fair. First of all, I do like the fact that long and shorts are generally around the same. Obviously, it just seems like shorts, I do short a lot more, so that's why it's a bit more extreme. Although they are generally around the same, where it's like 60%. But yeah, sorry, I got distracted. Right, we'll go back into it. I just wanted to show the view app thingy data, just so you guys know it has been tested by moi. Bro, Nightbot about to cash that. didn't even read that, bro. Bro, it might. It will. I'm telling you. Get Nightbot. You and Nightbot, yeah. I'll see you outside the stream. See you after the stream, bro. Yeah, Nightbot is not Sigma. It's not Enigma, bro. I'm telling you. That's why we need Enigma, bro. I'm gonna try get so good at coding that we'll get Enigma and involved in the chat. Enigma is Sigma, so he's allowed. But Nightbot though, nah. I'm still waiting for my what's it called workout plan, mate. To be honest, Kate, I'm still waiting for my workout plan. You're not turning me into Sigma yet. What's with the delay? Do you know what I mean?
He didn't make you, or
he's trying to make me Sigma, yeah. Apparently, he said he'll turn me into a Sigma male. I was like, oh, okay. I'm waiting, bro. I'm waiting.
Probably he's too busy.
Yeah, he's too busy being a Sigma himself, do you know what I mean? I mean, to be fair, he did go to the gym at 5 o'clock in the morning, so... he's definitely...
That's too early.
What? No? You go for a run at what? 6? It's only an hour later, bro. It's not that bad.
And the evening I go gym, so...
What?
And in the evening I go gym.
In the evening you go gym? Yeah, to be fair, I prefer to go gym in the evening. Depends how busy
Morning
it is.
run and evening gym.
Yeah. I don't know, I think it's I don't know, it's weird. Because if I go gym in the morning, I'll be tired, I'll be too tired to work, right? But if I go gym in the evening, I've been tired from work to go to work out. So it's like, maybe, basically, let's not work out. Do you know what I mean? It's simple.
No, if you go evening gym, it's like good, you're gonna... the stress get out of...
Stress? What's stress? I never heard of stress. Don't have one. You know what's released my stress, mate? Like, eating ramen. I can't lie. That's... For me, done. Done. Like, I feel stressful. Yeah, I'm like, oh my god, I'm about to blow the FTMO account. Oh my god, bro, get me ramen, bro. I'm like, FTMO can go. They can go bankrupt for all I care. Go, bro. I smoke the greens. Oh, I see. I've never tried it. I don't think I ever will. Although if I'm in South Africa, you know what I mean.
Well, James can do that because he can hack everyone, so...
Technically, if I do it in a different country, it's different.
Like Netherlands.
Yeah, daddy, it's legal here. Is it? It's legal in Canada as well, so... I'm pretty sure. Legalizing.
That is legal. Ah, shit.
It's legal everywhere now, isn't it? Except for UK.
No.
Let's get the Green Party involved.
In Estonia, it's still illegal.
Yeah. All 18-year-old guys out here in this stream, that's UK, vote for Green Party. That's why there was, at one point, they were trying to legalize cannabis. Pretty sure. I don't remember exactly.
Maybe,
Smoke the greens. Yeah, you guys get the high on balloons. what do you like, Nah, see, I don't know what they do here. They got like, I remember I went to a party one time, they were doing, what, nitro? I forgot, it was like Nox, yeah, that one. I was like, what are you guys doing? What the hell are you guys doing? Like, sort your life out. You're 17. Calm down. Bro, we're in high school. Chill out. You know what I mean? That's my reaction. And then I turned into a raging alcoholic, and then I was like, well, that happens. Nah, I'm joking. Hella funny. I tried it when I was there. It's just a major head rush. That's why you just get lightheaded, isn't it? That's what it is. Yeah. Apparently not supposed to drink before you do it, though, because someone did actually, like, just pass out. But only for a few seconds. It wasn't that big of a deal. Like, she only hit her head, bled to death. Oh, Adil's here.
Oh, hello.
I'm guessing
the
Adil won a
G has
trade,
returned.
I'm guessing Adil won a trade.
No, I'm just done trading for the day, so I thought I might as well jump on.
Nice. Yeah, all she did was, like, you know, collapse on the floor, hit her head on a concrete, and then she died. But it's no big deal, honestly. Noz's not that
What
bad.
is this conversation I've walked in on?
We're talking about Noz, like, Nitro.
Nice. Are these Mark's rave antics?
Oh, it's a joke. Nothing that happened.
You saw it was joke.
But she did collapse.
I think James didn't make joke.
You're stupid for doing it, so your fault.
Yeah, I had 3 trades on GJ and EU altogether. So a win on GJ and then 2 break-evens on EU.
So you did win then. You did win.
Yeah, I did
job,
win,
man.
but I was gonna hop on regardless.
Yeah.
Just after having a
Bet money. Nah, what are you on now then?
I'm basically up a percent for the day.
Hey yo, you and James might pass the same time. I can't lie. He's on 3, I think.
Basically, I was gonna keep scalping, but I figured, you know what, I might as well just take the win for the day.
Yeah, take the win with you, man. End the day today, great, and then move on to the
That's
next
it,
momentum.
start off with good momentum. So
that's exactly it.
when you do the math, I was like, I've got 4 weeks left. I literally need less than 1% a day.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no point trying to finish it in a day.
Exactly. And once you get to 30th day or 28th day or something, and you're up 9%, bro, just risk 5.
Legit.
So you get
There's
like
no
1%
stress.
each. Yeah, literally.
As soon as you stop trying to rush it, it becomes so much more.
100%.
And obviously, when you're not live streaming and there's dickheads in the chat. Nah, I'm messing.
Nah. JP ain't here today.
Nah, I'm messing.
JP ain't here today, bro.
I was talking about Uncle Noob, but I'm joking.
Oh, God, dude. The G is back, bro. The top G is back.
Yeah, the real G.
The real G. Looking at my last trade after the day is on. Nice, man. Nice. That's what we like to see.
Yeah, a massive thing I've changed is the risk management, to be honest. Just moving to break even a lot faster. It suits my style a lot more.
The G is back. The new is back, bro. The new is back. That's what you meant by the G. You didn't talk about you.
Wait, the G is back, but new is what?
No, it's still back.
The new is the G, and he's the one that's back, not you. Like you were saying, but you're okay too.
Yeah, sure.
That's what he's saying, bro. Don't be shoring me. Sure knew.
That's so sure. That's so sure, man.
I was like,
we better be seeing you every day now, dude. No more slacking.
Actually, you know what? Let me expose. No, he was late, bro. Today, I can't lie. But then again,
Noob was late.
You was late too, bro.
Who else was late?
You.
No, I know. I'm not streaming though.
I know. But you was late too, though. That's what I mean. Now, when you said JP isn't here, I said,
okay.
Oh, yeah. But
yeah, I know.
JP ain't here, but you are.
One day we're gonna make new live streamers trading, and I'm gonna be in the chat just commenting.
Because you won't even get a chance, mate. Because he's gonna be like, "Yep, won that trade. Yeah, won this trade. Won this trade."
Cap. I can guarantee you, if he did it for the first time, he'd be like, "Okay."
You guys gotta get you check. You guys gotta head off. All right, see you in a bit, man. Appreciate
Sound,
you
James.
today, bro.
See you in a
Enjoy
bit.
the rest of your day. Enjoy your work.
Bye, James.
Enjoy the reports, bro. You know you wanna.
I did check in earlier. There were quite a few new people. I saw Paul Roshan. Yeah.
I guess I'm interesting enough.
Trade Uncharted I've seen before, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he was in the Discord previously because he's already have like what's it called, the journal.
Yeah, bro, Nightbot about to catch a left hook.
Yeah, man, he's banning. He's banning. Yeah, Kayla's getting banned, bro.
Yeah.
Let's
see.
6 people stayed. That's somehow fair enough.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone subscribed, but anyone did. I haven't checked, but if anyone has, thank you everyone for subscribing. Appreciate you all. Anyone who liked the video, appreciate you all as well. Caleb said yo to you. Again, I'm waiting for this trades, man.
Yo!
Nothing, bro.
Yes, Caleb, mate. I will see you at work later if you're there.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot when he says I got. All right, I'll go at work. I forgot.
Yeah,
sometimes
we have the
you
same
go with
place.
him too.
Yeah.
Ah, mad.
We're not in the morning, obviously.
Yeah, not in the morning.
Yeah.
Man's busy in the morning. He's got he's got bread to make in the morning too.
Yeah, we ain't got time for that.
I'm giving Rachel a left hook. Oh, inside jokes.
Yeah. There's some tension in the workplace.
Oh, knock her out, bro. Give her a left, right.
Rachel,
good night, you know
he's got we've all got a conspiracy that she's actually an EDL member.
What's an EDL, bro? What is it?
You know when you look at someone and you can tell, they're probably in the EDL.
What's EDL? I don't know what it is.
You don't know what the EDL is?
No.
How do you not know what the EDL is?
What the hell's EDL, bro? I don't want to search on my computer just in case.
Tommy Robinson.
Let me search it on my phone because
No way you don't know who the EDL is, bro.
Am I dumb?
Then?
Am I dumb?
Yeah, for that, I can't lie for the first time.
Oh, English Defence League. You could have just said English Defence League. I would have known what that
Everyone knows who the EDL is.
I would have known what English Defence League is. Not like, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, you can. It's in English. Most English people know. But you can. Let's see. What's this?
To be fair, I can't lie. I would obviously, but it doesn't. It's because like, as as sucky as it sounds, it doesn't affect me personally. I think that's why I don't know it as much as.
No, I just thought most people would know, but I don't know. I have to find out.
EDL is like a racist group. That's what it is. A racist group.
Basically, like, not even most racists. They are all racist.
But not some of them are. Nah, not all of them are.
I get it if you want to be patriotic, but the things they say in those protests, like, just straight up, racist.
Yeah, I mean, is that those shorts? They're just ill-informed. Yeah. That's it is, isn't it? A lot of people are ill-informed, but some people are just genuinely hateful. But most of them are ill-informed, and they got.
That's what annoys me. Whenever you see someone like that, part of me sits there and feels sorry for them because I'm like, I can't really judge them. They were just raised that way.
Yeah.
But the other half of me is like, fuck that. Who gives a shit how they were raised?
Yeah.
they know full well what they're saying. But
some people are just genuinely hateful, but I think a lot of them are just ill-informed and just raised wrong.
Yeah.
And obviously, you just blame the parents, like Rachel. Nah, I think she's just just hateful. I think from the sounds of it, she's just hateful, mate.
Yeah.
Let's look at the 5-minute time frame. Let's look for a JP strategy. Oh, wow, I see a JP strategy.
I can show you a JP strategy.
It's right here.
I'll show you my trade. I might as well.
Come on, 1 second.
And of course, if I lose, I won't be jumping on the call tomorrow. I'll try still to jump on.
Hold on, let me allow the screen sharing.
There.
So I haven't really allowed it today because I didn't think I think you wouldn't do it, Elite Man.
Oh, Elite Man. Yeah, so it's just a quick GJ trade. I think I'll close mine here roughly. So essentially, nowadays what I'm doing, I'm still using 15-minute, 5-minute, but just very quickly trailing my stop loss. Because I realized I hate losing. No matter what, I'm just always going to not like losing. So especially when you're in a trade for like half an hour, then it reverses. It's the most frustrating thing I've ever seen. So yeah, essentially what we had was clear zone here, rejecting on the 15-minute, pushed up, started to flip. If I go on the 5-minute, there we had the trend line, like I said, for stop losses. Rejected this on the 5-minute, so that okay, next candle we've clearly wicked up, no bottom wick yet. On the 8 o'clock London open candle, no bottom wick. So what animated rejecting a zone on the 15-minute? What are the odds we push down and continue this bearish move? There's a very high chance. You should be able to see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just checking. Yeah. So I look. Obviously not the most highest risk reward of trades, but a win's a win.
A win is a win.
So we had the trend line here. So once we pushed back inside, if I see where was the next 5-minute? Yeah, this was the starting of the next 5-minute candle. So I figured, okay, we've got this first doji candle at the start of the 5-minute. We pushed up above the trend line, and then obviously the resistance too. Then clearly strongly closed below. Like I said, no bottom wick on the London Open. Too. So I figured, okay, as soon as price breaks this low, I'm entering. I think it was when this wicked up and then pushed back down. This entry might not be exact. So I figured stop loss above the trend line. Could have had it a bit smaller, but I believe I had 765 at the time using this candle high here. Then essentially the way I managed the risk was every single time there's a new 1-minute candle, like a strong one, I pushed the stop loss to above the high. So first is here, straight away break even within a minute. And if it pushes, it pushes. Now it's here, 648. Now here, another strong candle. Then once it pushed below here, created a little swing high. I figured, okay, that's actually a resistance zone, support zone. So I'll train my stop to above it. If it runs, it runs. And of course, ended up pushing back up to break even. Secured my win here about 1%. And yeah.
Quick and easy.
I'll say not 1%. I'll say about 0.8% to be honest.
Well, with commission probably like something like that, and spread. Commission is spread.
Yeah. So for the day after the break even commission and all that, it's still like 0.7, 0.8%.
Nice.
Winning day is a winning day. Like I said, I'm just going to be doing this every day, moving to break even as fast as possible. And once I jump back on the stream, that is my strategy. Going to be my strategy anyway.
Oh, nice.
Instead of getting entered in, price plays about, and then you just get taken out for a full loss.
Yeah,
it's been a lot quicker with the risk management. That's another thing I figured. Okay, that's what I've been missing the whole time. Constantly finding the little gaps in your strategy, any things that. What would you call it? Things that when you feel like something's not right.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely are being led to the right ways of having your trades. I think the best way to trade is obviously knowing yourself and your psychology. So the more you align that with your trading, the better it slowly becomes. And you,
Yeah,
more
Neil smashed
comfortable.
it. Can we get a W in the chat, please? I'll get
Yeah.
one. I'll get one.
Of course,
W.
saying that, if I held it,
No, to be fair, I'm looking for shorts now
messed.
for a JP type strategy. We'll see. Also, look how yeah, I would have just about just waiting for these double tops to be taken.
Passed. Yeah, honestly, but thing is with FTMO, you can literally pass it in a day, in one trade, 2 trades. With this risk management strategy here, that's what I'm sort of expecting. Like if I keep doing this, keep trailing, eventually when you get a tighter stop loss, of course, because my risk is automatically done with the pad, literally you need what? Let's say you have a 5 pip stop loss like here, which isn't unexpected, right? And you're risking 2%. You need 25 pips. This is from the start, that is at least.
Yeah.
I'm not saying aim for it, but I'm saying that is what can happen. So it's just the challenge isn't that much of a big deal. Especially with, I guess, my strategy now. So the trailing stop loss might be one of the best ideas I've had, to be honest. And literally, as soon as price pushes in, keep trailing it, because most of us here in the chat, sorry, even on the call, actually, I wouldn't say Mark, but me, Elite Man, a lot of people in the chat are lower time frame traders. If you just we're expecting momentum to carry our trade, right? Whether you're SMC or breakout trade or whatever. So if price starts playing around as soon as you enter, why do you still want to be in the trade? Because the best trades we want are the momentum trades, where you enter and you're already in line with the banks, institutions, and price just starts pushing heavy. And if that's the trades you want, when price doesn't do that, trail your stop loss straight away. That's the sort of conclusion I've came to recently. And in those first few candles, I'm trailing my stop loss very aggressively, because most of the time, when you do have the ideal entry, price will just keep pushing. And if it starts doing this as soon as you've entered, it's a sign that, okay, momentum clearly isn't on my side. Clearly, if you do SMC or breakout, clearly I'm not in line with momentum, the banks, their trades. So the smart money concept is now invalid, because I'm not with the smart money if it starts doing this next to your entry. If smart money's in with you, you should just get this.
Here's how I pass my FTMO. I'll show you guys this screenshot.
But yeah, that's it. That's what I was saying.
I sent you it. Here you go.
Yeah, see you at work, Caleb, in a bit.
That's how I passed my FTMO, just to show you guys. So I made.
Wait,
so this is
are
one
you showing
trade
it?
scaling.
Wait, I
yeah.
can't see it 1 minute.
It's on thingy. You can see that this is one trade right here, both at the same time. And then I just had to get an extra one. This is how I pass. I think the second 100k. So 3 trades well, 2 trades technically, because this is just like.
Yeah.
I could have passed it all in one, by the way. It's just because my stop loss, my take profit got hit. I was looking to hold it till 10k. But unfortunately, you can see that didn't happen, and I didn't really need 800 to pass it. I was just holding the trade just because I forgot about it, and I forgot about it, and then closed it after when I saw it was in profit with 10k. And anyways, yeah, you can see there 3 trades. By the way, before this there was no L's. This is literally 3 trades in a row, and I pass FTMO. So it just shows that FTMO, yeah, as Adil said, this is literally just to prove Adil's point. There's actually no point in rushing, because you can easily pass it within 3 days. Like, even if you're like, if you're just 30 days in,
yeah,
you can just still pass it in that one day. It's doable.
Legit.
It's 100% doable. So for the first bit, try not to rush it and try to just be calm and easy about it, and then obviously after this, do that. But yeah, there you go.
Yeah, no, I remember that day, because we had the call in the morning, and then after the call, I think it was around 10, 11.
Yeah.
I was just on my phone checking your trader, like, on the chart, and I messaged you. I was like, bro, surely you've passed FTMO by now.
I was like, no, literally 400, because it hit my TP. I was like, it was
yeah.
or something.
I was watching the chart go up, and I was like, surely he's passed by now.
Yeah, that was the GJ one. That was the GJ one, by the way.
Yeah, no, I remember.
And that wasn't GJ. That was Ethereum and Bitcoin. Well, Bitcoin first and Ethereum. This was that trade. So I passed.
Which one was the GJ one?
So GJ one was the first 100k.
Right.
That was actually.
Was it the first 100k?
Yeah, the first. No, well, not the very first one, but the first one first 100k that I passed. It was GJ.
Yeah.
GJ trade. Right. Yeah, it was a scaling. I think it was around. It wasn't Brexit. I don't know what it was. No, definitely not Brexit.
November 2020.
Something like that.
Maybe Corona Part 2.
Maybe Corona Part 2, and then I think we just went into lockdown.
That was the
tiers. And then I passed it all in one trade because I shorted
GJ. So what it did, so I had a box strategy. So what I'll show you guys what my strategy was when I passed that trade. So my strategy was, this is how it worked. Okay, so I was waiting for an impulse, and then a correction, and then like accumulation, and what I would wait for is a breakout to the downside, a finish back inside. This is a very easy concept to understand. So here, this is what I gathered. So one, we can see that overall impulse is bullish. Okay, so that means overall trend is very much bullish. Another thing we have is obviously buyers waiting up here and sellers waiting up here. If buyers are over here, their stop loss is going to be around this zone, okay? So what I'm waiting to happen is for the buyers to get tapped. But I'm not just going to wait for that, right? Obviously, I need to confirm to myself that these buyers are not strong enough to hold the downside push. So what I wait for is a break into this trade, okay? So why should I wait for a break for this trade, and why does this tell me that this is good, okay? So once we break resistance, once we create support, this is now resistance, right? So when this happens, it's going to be a lot of traders looking to short around this level. But if the buyers can overcome the shorting, aggressive shorting around this zone, that shows me the buyers are in control. So what I was waiting for is that level right here. And then I also have another entry requirement, which is a scale-in, where I was waiting for a breakout of this zone to the upside, because for me there will be less likely chance for a fake out, because overall momentum is to the upside. This used to work. It doesn't work as well anymore for some reason. I don't know what it is. So what I did was I had a GJ long, I mean short, but okay, I had a GJ short. There you go. Just flip it. Okay, well I got to do long now. Okay, a GJ short over here, 1 to 5, because it was actually a 1 to 5 target, to be fair. And I had another scale-in over here, but I put my stop loss at the break-even point. So as soon as I scaled in, what I did was I moved this to break-even, and I moved this to this entry right here. That way I'm only out 1%, and then I did end up holding a little bit longer than that, so ended up being around 10% anyway. So yeah, pretty good stuff. Hold on, pretty good stuff. So like almost a 1 to 10. No, not almost. It was a 1 to 10, and I passed it all in one trade, and that was,
you know what?
The first.
That's amazing. I remember that. I find it so funny how you manage your risk affects everything so much.
Oh, it does. Yeah, for sure.
Like,
See,
not just for you. I mean, for
right,
everyone.
Yeah,
like, how you manage your risk could be the dictator between
for sure.
literally you passing FTMO and not, or making a lot of money and not. It's crazy.
For sure, after this, I did the verification. I forgot the trade I did, because the verification wasn't as exciting of a trade. This I can't forget this trade, because this was me and Adil was on call for this one. Like, after we were like, bro, just pass it in one trade. Like, what the hell happened? So that was very memorable, and I know exactly what trade it is to some extent. But the verification wasn't. But I did risk 2% on my verification. I forgot how quickly I passed it, but it wasn't long after.
I can't lie, you had balls to do that 2% on verification. Because verification for me, it's almost like
to me, verification.
Okay, now you can risk.
I got momentum, man. I'm
like, I get momentum, but like I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't be so stressed. I'd be like, okay, risk 1%, trail that. Like at this point in time, I'd be like, okay, let's miss max 1%.
Yeah.
As soon as you get 1 to 5, boom, done. You don't need to risk 2%.
Yeah.
I guess if you're really I think you were really confident in your trades back then. I was too.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
But I think I finished it in a couple of trades anyway.
By the way, the confidence didn't come from data. It came from the fact that I thought I knew what was going on in the market. And I still do, obviously. I still think I know what's going on in the market. But at the time, I was very confident in the fact of my knowledge, right? Not my data, not my edge, not my back testing. It was my knowledge, and I was like, oh, I've seen this happen so many times, intuition and so on. And it worked, I guess. It's fine. But obviously now all my confidence in trading now is mostly because of the data I hold. And I know that I have an edge. Right? No one can dispute the fact that I have an edge. Whether I can execute it correctly or not is a completely different story, but I know I've got a trading edge. So, but back then it was mostly because I felt like, I don't know, I can, I don't know, you know when you feel like, oh, I'll do anything, bro, this is easy.
It's false kid confidence that we both had.
It was false. Yeah, it was 100%.
It's like, I would say like maybe not, I don't know. I don't want to say we hadn't been through anything tough in our life, because we had, but I think it's because we just started trading. We had that confidence from, we were on the call together.
That was like a year and a half in, though, isn't it? It's not like we started
but even in life in general, we've been through certain stuff. I reckon it was just the fact we were on the call together, and when you're with your boys, you get a little overconfident.
Yeah, I got this.
And obviously, you saw me winning, I saw you winning, so it's almost like, oh yeah, I could do this. I can pass in 2 trades.
I think that was when you were just about to get back on trading, ain't it? Because you took a slight, like, not break.
Is this for FTMO?
It was FTMO, yeah. You took a slight break, didn't you? You were like, oh yeah.
Nah.
I swear you did. Not FTMO, but I swear
I
you
don't
took a
think.
slight
I
break
think
in
I
trading.
came back from university because of the lockdown. So now I was at home. I didn't have to worry about cooking and all that sort of stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because I remember you took I don't know exactly what timeline it was, but you took a slight break from the calls. Maybe not trading, but the calls, and I was like, oh, okay, then I'll start trading.
Right, I might have for like a week.
Nah, bro, it was long, man. I don't know what you did, bro. It was long.
Was this
bro.
when we first did FTMO?
I think it was after you blew it.
After that, yeah. After that,
you blew
yeah.
it, you took a solid few. I think a month
Oh
or two
yeah,
off.
for sure.
You were like,
After
bro,
that,
I'm
yeah.
not trading, and I'm like, oh, okay, then I guess I'll trade for myself. I'll trade by myself then. I remember
Yeah,
that.
2021 was a mad year.
It was a mad year, yeah. It wasn't a lockdown though. I was like,
It's
no,
such a
because we were
weird
on call
year.
on lockdown. I don't remember. I don't remember our timeline.
2021 was a weird year.
We need to remember the timeline for a future YouTube video.
Yeah, I mean, calls wise, 2021 was literally just we barely. I don't think we were on calls that much.
Well, the first lockdown, I swear we were, because we were literally on
We
like.
started off on the call, and then I remember getting paid, and then
No,
so
the
on
first
and so
lockdown, because we finished college early, because obviously, you know, lockdown, corona.
Yeah.
And then that's when we started doing proper calls, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
One-on-one calls.
but then after that was FTMO. Then
And then after that,
2021.
yeah, we got FTMO, and then life went south from there for a bit, because I quit my job and I was like, I can do this, and I realized, oh my god, I don't even know what it's like to be a full-time trader. I literally sitting on my hands the entire time. Like,
Yeah.
there is a shot. If you guys don't know what a full-time trader kind of does, you lose. At least for me, because I like to be working, right? I'm a workaholic. But for that point, I felt like, all I can really do is just look at the charts and that's it. It didn't feel right because I just was over leveraged, over risking, and so on. And then I realized, oh, you know what? I actually need something outside of trading for a bit until I figure out what the hell it means to be a full-time trader.
Maybe I don't think it's even the work thing. I think it's just socializing. Because if you think if you're just a good trader, right? Sorry, not a good trader. I mean, like trading by itself, you don't actually need anyone to do it with. But the issue with that is, let's say you do stay home, you're on the charts, you're back testing, you can get lost in the source and realize, oh, but I didn't. Like, you just stop talking to people.
That is true, yeah. Because as soon as you left, I was okay for a bit, but then I started to go like sour because again, no one was there
to check you.
No one's
like,
checking. No one's there to check up on like
whether it's a positive reason or a bad reason. No one's there to check like your thoughts and everything. So maybe it is work, but I think it's more so just having a fixed like socializing sort of thing outside of trading.
Maybe.
For example, maybe it's university, work. Income, obviously, like you said, it is a main thing. Having some other income.
Oh yeah, no, having a set, like having an actual income outside of trading when you first trying to get into full time, or at the very least have like 6 months worth of savings will help so much with your long term psychology when it comes to trading. So much, because you're not worried about whether making money or not. You're not trying to rush it. You're not obviously. You know, some people have different reasons for blowing the account, but I think a lot of people blow it because they're like, I'm reliant on this money now because I quit my job and I have to make money from this, and they get ahead of themselves. Some people obviously blow it because they're because they could not trade to begin with. They just got lucky. And the next one is obviously people trying to rush the process and trying to be rich quickly as possible. I think those are the three reasons. For me, I almost blew it because I felt like, I was reliant on the income, first of all, and two, I don't know. I just didn't know what it felt and what to do if you're a full-time trader. Almost, I felt like, okay, what am I?
There's no book to read. Like, there's no book about quitting college and becoming a full-time trader.
No, there isn't. So it's like I didn't know what to do while I was just sitting at home and trading. I was back testing, sure, but it's not like I was going to back test 8 hours a day. I did at some point, and it ruined my head, but my brain. I was like, bro, I'm sick of data, man. It made me hate trading for a bit because I was like, all I'm doing is back testing. Obviously now I still enjoy it to some extent, but I don't know, man.
I think it's definitely the social aspect, like having some people to talk about trading with. That's why these streams are amazing too, because we're always meeting new people.
Yeah, for sure.
Obviously, believed in us, joined from the start.
Yeah.
You won new. What's
New
going
W,
on?
bro. He's trading live again? Damn.
What did he say? He's not.
No, he's trading live for. He's off live for a little bit.
All right.
Oh my gosh! Look at that.
What's this? Is he posting it in Discord?
No. If bloody James risked 2%, he would have passed already. Told him to risk 2%, man. I literally told everyone.
Yeah.
No,
I'm gonna do it once I'm over.
Bro, do FTMO, new. Literally do FTMO, man. Like, it's free money.
New
It's literally free money for you, man. You literally imagine having the same amount of capital, if not a bit more, and every time you lose, you don't lose money.
Did James send you it or something?
What his trades? No, I just know what his trades look like.
Oh, is he still in the trade? Right, yeah.
No, he's not. I don't think he's gonna be in the trade, bro. I'm not even trading live right now. Bro, I'm telling you, man. You're basically gonna be trading a demo account anyways. No emotion. It's easy money.
Yeah, if you got little money to put aside, literally just.
Because it's like if you can pass it, you don't even risk anything because you get your money back. That's the thing. As soon as you get your first withdrawal, not only do you get your withdrawal money, you also get the money you gave them to start the challenge. So it's like it's literally free money, no risk at all. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's why I think everyone should take advantage of it while it still lasts, because I don't think it will be lasting forever. Like, FTMO is not going to be there forever. Prop firms like these aren't going to be like this forever. Take advantage of it while it still lasts. But yeah.
Honestly, yeah. I would say, because a lot of people, they say they don't want to do it. I was the same first. I said I didn't want to do it because, of pride. You don't want someone else to be in control of your income. But the way I see it is, this is exactly the same as a hedge fund or
if you're working, if you're working,
taking actual investments or working at an investment bank, you prove you're a good trader and they give you money. They're coming to you. That's not coming to you, obviously, but like you hold the leverage, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Obviously, you can argue about whether they actually copy your trades or not. I'm pretty sure after a while they do. Once they see you're a good trader, they increase the profit split and they give you more money. So I'm pretty sure they start copying your trades. But I would say we hold more of the leverage. We're the ones taking the good trades. Yes, we give them the fee, but
you hold the leverage if you're a good trader.
If you're a good trader, you're holding the leverage.
Like you hold all the leverage because you're literally gonna be stuck on. You're gonna be stuck on on a 100K account you can't make money off.
Yeah, but I say you're the one in control. It'd be a different story if, let's say, the profit split was like, there's some prop firms, they'll pay you, you'll get 30% and they get 70%. Then it's different. Now you've almost sold your soul because 30%, 70%, right? But if it's 80% to you,
I mean, honestly,
all you had to pay was £500 in return for tens of thousands potentially every month. What? Why would you not take advantage of that?
It is too good to be true.
I bet most people who say they want to trade their own capital, I bet they're not making as much as they would from FTMO. It makes sense if you say that and you're making more from your own than you would from FTMO or the same. But if it's way less, then why not use FTMO? Then after a while, once you've made more money, you've withdrawn them, you've got some withdrawals, fund your own private account, then go solo. Once it makes sense to you.
I mean, I see why they wouldn't do it. One, not because of pride.
Pride, isn't it?
No. I see why. Because one, it really hinders your trading as a whole because you can only use 10 in a row, right? And honestly, 10 in a row sounds like a lot, but it isn't. Okay, probability wise, there is even if you have a 50% chance or 60% chance, your edge is actually 60%, right, of a win rate. You still have I'm pretty sure a 20% chance of losing 7 trades in a row. That's do you know what I mean?
That's where you manage your risk, though, right? For example,
true, but
0.25% to begin with. Once you're in a little profit, then you would have to lose 40 trades in a row. Now the percent, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, there you go. Now it's a lot lower, but
you see my point, once you're in profit, I get what you mean. Yeah, I get it. Sorry to cut you off, but then once you're in profit, slowly increase it.
Yes.
And how I know New you're saying it's more complicated. I would say it's only as complicated as you make it, really, in your head.
I think just adds more complication. I think doing the challenge adds more complication. But
that's the only complicated part. Trust me.
Getting the account, what's complicated about it? That's why I'm not doing the rest of my challenge quite yet. Adds complication, I know, but
the challenge is the only stressful part. And then once you're on it, it's literally just take your trades, copy it to your private account if you want. There's websites that let you do that, by the way. You literally enter a trade on your main account, it'll copy it over. And it's very cheap. I'm pretty sure.
I'd say get 10K and then see how that goes. Honestly, if you manage to make let's say 10% from 10K, how much is a 10% of 10K? $1,000.
$1,000.
1K. You can now get the 100K, 200K account from that 1% the 10% that you made from the 10K, and it's only I think 120, so it's not much money off your back. So, I'm just saying.
And then again, it all comes down to your goals at the end of the day. Maybe if you're comfortable with the way you're living right now, that's probably why you're not as incentivized to take FTMO. You're like, I don't really need more money. Then it makes sense. It's like, hey, I don't actually want more money.
No, see, I don't agree with that to some extent, because
Really?
instead of having trading capital, right? Let's say you have 50k in your capital, in your trading capital live right now. Okay, let's say you do. You can put that money aside and put it into something else, right? You can put it into stocks and put it in investment. You can make it work. Do you know what I mean? And you can
you're saying it's another source of income, really?
Yeah. But no, not another source of income, sorry. You just make the money work for you. Instead of trying to trade it like live, you can have the trading capital from FTMO. You can have a 50k one, 100k one, 200k one, whatever. You have that much capital. So not only do you increase your trading capital, you also increase your stock portfolio. You can also get a down payment with 50k, right, of a house. You can get rental property. You do so much with that money instead of having it in an FTMO account. That's what I think the best use of an FTMO account is if you have capital already and you have a trading capital that's massive, right? You can just take that account, put it somewhere else, make it work for you. In the meantime, use FTMO to like make more money actively as well. Do you know what I mean? Who doesn't need more money? Well, that is true.
Yeah, and I was just wondering, maybe you really, I guess in terms of stability, that's why I said income source. It would make you a lot more stable. Let's say you did have FTMO, and now your actual personal funds, now you're using that for whatever else. Maybe it's not even an income source. Maybe it's just in the bank. You don't need to worry about trading it. Mentally, you'll be a lot more stable, and financially, financially, you'll be a lot more stable. Because now let's say you've got those savings, whether it's in stocks or you're saving it in the bank. Obviously, I don't recommend saving all your money in the bank. That's another story. But then I'd say, I guess financially, you are a lot more stable. Because now, think if most of your funds are in your trading account, it depends person to person, wouldn't it? Yeah. But I guess if most of your funds are in your trading account, like, that's quite bad, because now you're relying fully on it, and we all know how that goes.
No, yeah. If you treat like the bloody FTMO account as a demo account, and you over leverage, 1 month could make your entire year as well. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
1 month could easily make your entire year if you how many demo accounts has everyone in this chat have had, and then like doubled it, tripled it? I bet loads.
Double it, triple it.
Because they don't care about the money, right? But once you start caring about the money in your account, which is you care about your live capital. I don't care who you are. If you have like a decent amount of your live capital, you're gonna care about your live capital. You're not gonna be able to do that. But let's say you have it in FTMO account, and it's FTMO account you want to just discard anyways. Like, screw it, I don't care about it anymore. Right? You literally just over leverage that, make 5% trades every single day. If you can triple it, quadruple it, good for you. Do you know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
There's so many potential with it. It's just like, I don't know.
No, I get what you're saying. The overall message is, it's all about how you view it.
It is.
You can view FTMO as some big thing that's complicated, and I've got to do this, I've got to do that. Or you just view it as, I pay a small fee. I just trade as if it's a demo account, like you just said. I pass. Okay, all I need really is 1 or 2 trades. I pick the trade well, move to break even straight away, so on and so forth. Okay, now it's just something on the side that's making me a lot of money. Yeah. And all I really did, I'm still trading the same way I did before. All I really did was go out of my way to get this challenge. And now it's just there.
Exactly the same way I used to do.
Exactly the same. And now, I'm making 5 more figures every month. What's going on here? And obviously, it's not guaranteed 5 figures.
By the way, we only recommend it to new because we know he's a good trader. But for people in the chat that are thinking about doing FTMO, I wouldn't recommend it to everyone because it's not for everyone. Because it is hard to pass the FTMO. I would, no one can dispute that. It's easy to pass with luck, but it's hard to pass with skill. So be mindful of how skillful you are at trading. How many times are you actually realistically making 10% a month with proper risk management? If you could say, consistently, then nothing's stopping you, man. Sky's the limit. Go for it. Go for every funding account. Go for all the challenges and stuff. But if you're thinking to yourself, I don't know, it is a bit meh. I don't know. Or maybe you don't know your strategy like inside out, or maybe you don't know where your edge is inside out, then I wouldn't even recommend it. Don't even try it. Like, don't, if you're inconsistent, don't even try it. Don't even try it for a chance of getting 100k, because you'll blow it the next month anyways. And I'm just being honest with you guys. It will happen. If you pass it the first month out of luck, you'll blow it the next month. You might not even get you might get one withdrawal. Who knows?
We're only saying it because New in the chat, he's a good trader.
Yeah, because New is a good trader.
That's the only reason we're talking a lot about it.
Yeah, and obviously we are sponsored by FTMO, so we got to be talking about it. I'm joking. Affiliated, but not sponsored. FTMO sponsor us.
FTMO. Nah, Enigma's is the sponsor of this.
Enigma is the sponsor, bro. But yeah, those are our thoughts on funding challenges. If anyone asks in the future, we'll just send them this like little view.
Yeah. True.
But yeah, no, funding is it's a miracle of a prop firm, like not prop firm, sorry, miracle of a business. Because realistically, it really shouldn't be working, right? Because if they're not copying your trades, they should be going bankrupt after a few months. But because of how many dumb traders who doesn't know how to trade take the FTMO to try and get 100k, they make enough money to pay out the other people. Like, that's incredible. That's crazy, man.
That's true.
And that life.
I like the idea of a salary though, because think about it, if you like Roger Banks said, if you're giving your traders a salary, I won't lie. I'm pretty sure you had this idea before Roger did it.
I did.
For the prop firm, wasn't it? Was it hedge fund?
I did. I was like, we should give them a salary. That way they're less.
It's for the prop firm. You said that, didn't you?
Yeah, I did say for a prop firm.
Yeah. So, yeah, like having a salary. Imagine how much better traders are going to be when they're not relying on it for money, or they're not thinking about money, because they're like, okay, so once I get funded, I won't even have to make anything. I just have to take a minimum amount of trades every month, but the result of it technically doesn't matter. I'm still going to get paid.
Mm-hmm.
So if you actually cared about your customers, salary makes sense, I would say.
No, but we have to give them an incentive to make money though, because we've got to make them trade.
Oh no, they're still making money from trading. I'm saying the salary on top of commission, whatever.
Well, not like I reckon the way to combat it is have a leaderboard of like thing, and people get prizes for the leaderboard, maybe like extra bonuses or something.
You still have commission, right? That's where the incentive comes from, right?
No, true,
but I'm saying, just a salary in general would make their trading better.
No, for sure. No, I agree. But however, I can see people taking advantage of it after passing the FTMO, just living off the salary. Like maybe it's like £1,000 a month salary. They'll move on to a different country, just use that, that salary and not trade.
We could have a minimum risk amount per month. You have to have
I would say have a. I don't even need to do that. I say like have some sort of like leaderboard at the end of the year, right? Of people that make like the top whatever gets a bonus extra. That way they have an incentive to actually.
Yeah, but people could still rinse the system and be like, okay, I don't care about the leaderboard. I'm gonna do
that's
it.
fine. The people.
I reckon the best way to do it is minimum each month. You have to actually risk, let's say 2-3% for a month of your account, and we'll obviously have to actually monitor those people, the actual trades, so they don't do an FTMO and be like 0.01 trades or whatever. I'll say if you can put a minimum risk amount per month, so we know you're actually doing your job at the end of the day. You're not just getting this for the salary, so on and so forth. That could be a good way to, just as a minimum, get people to take trades. And let's say they do only take one trade for the month.
Yeah.
You can almost guarantee they're gonna pick that trade well.
For sure.
If they take 1-2% risk trade,
they will only pick the best ones for sure.
Yeah, and then there you go. It's another thing that'll make.
I actually want to know what everyone's thought on this. You, Adil, New, and Elite Man, obviously, and everyone else in the chat. What do you guys think of this thought? So basically, buy 200k accounts, but do opposite trades on each one. So if you're buying GJ on one, you're selling GJ on the other.
It depends on how you it depends on how you manage it. Are you just closing both at the same time every single time?
I guess one-to-ones.
If you're hedging it, I guess what you could do is
surely you'll get one of them right, surely, right? Big enough to like pass the challenge. I'm just saying. What do you guys think? Do you think it's a life hack, or do you think people's really
on a rough basis? I think that's a smart idea.
Do you think people really done it?
The only thing I'm wondering is like risk management. You could end up fucking yourself, and you just
get stumped by spread. You think so? I'm not taking scalp, by the way. I'm saying long, like hold it long term. If one's losing 10k, the other one just made 10k. Do you know what I mean?
And what you could do is the account where you're taking your like genuine analysis trades, have that as a bigger one because you trust in it more.
Yeah.
Then have the cheaper or smaller account, the hedging one. If that makes sense.
Do you know what I mean? I just thought of it right now.
It's an interesting idea.
Should I test it, or do you think I get banned by FTMO?
Oh no,
but you will make nothing.
What?
If you're gonna do that,
I don't think they could track that really, but they might. But they might look at your account and think, "What's this guy doing?" I don't think it's against the rules.
What'd you say, Elite Man?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
What?
You said something.
You said
Yeah.
you won't make money.
You will make nothing.
Yeah, but bear in mind, when I'm losing money, I'm not losing money. I only make money when I'm only affected when I make money. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
with
no,
FTMO
yeah.
account,
The reason
Well,
he said
if
it
you're
is,
gonna
Wow.
one is gonna sell, one gonna buy, and like open same time, same time, and close same time, you're gonna make money.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, because when I'm losing money, FTMO is losing money. When I'm making money, I'm making money.
yeah, that's where the gap in the system is.
That's what I'm saying. Is this little cheat in a system? Is every
Yeah.
single time you
Yeah.
have two accounts, buy one, sell the other. You eventually make money in both. Like not in both. Sorry, you eventually make money in one of them. I'm just saying, don't
It's interesting.
don't at FTMO though, because I may get banned and they might start looking into my account. I haven't done it yet though, but it sounds like an interesting idea to just go, you know what? If I want to rinse FTMO, what I'll do is just like full lot one on the other, just double one, not full lot, sorry, full 100 lot one on the other, and then opposite directions.
Literally, I think
You gotta pick the right pair though. You gotta pick the right pair with like.
Yeah, you gotta still analyze properly. You're not just taking random scalps.
Yeah. When it like as in like when it's a consolidation, you know, when it pops to the other side, it pops on the other side. Maybe do it NFP. Get a swing account for NFP, and like, do you know what I mean? Because when it moves in NFP, it moves in NFP. So,
Yeah, and then literally as soon as one goes into profit, move the stop to break even, close the losing one.
Yeah.
Boom. It could work out well.
I'm saying it could. I mean, I think I need to learn more about hedging to do that, but I reckon it's doable.
Yeah.
New said you'll get stumped. You get stumped by spreads. I don't think you would if it's a big enough trade. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, depends. Yeah, if you're scalping, then yeah, that's what I was worried about as well. But if you've got bigger trades,
like a swing-ish trade. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Also, look at that. GJ has collapsed.
Yeah. I can't lie. The thing is, I was only looking for buys on GJ after that first trade. I looked at the hour candle, so I didn't really get a chance to catch these sells, proper ones. EUR USD, man, would have been beautiful. This is when I jumped on the call. I figured I'm done for the day.
I'm pretty sure.
I'll show you actually.
I'm pretty sure JP missed a trade.
I'll show you this potential EU trade. You know, would have been beautiful. So we got. On the hour, to be fair, I was looking for sales, but after I had three altogether, I figured let's just stop. So hour was in the top half of the candle. It was actually bullish at the time. Had this little trend line going up, and we rejected the resistance. This area here, quite important. Oh, beautiful entry, man. See, the reason I'm not really getting FOMO right now is because this happens every day, especially on the 1 minute time frame. If you see, you broke the trend line, 5 minute rejected this resistance. The previous hour candle did give me a bearish bias. If you see, I got this line marked out. That was my target for this hour. So the way I decide direction now is I just check the 1 hour and I'm like, okay, where's the next hour most likely to head? So on EU, that's why I was looking for sales.
Intuition, I love it.
Yeah, so it's like, remember I was telling you about the 4 hour. I figured 4 hours, it's actually still too far out. The next 1 hour, if I can sort of predict the next 1 hour candle, do it 2 or 3 times, obviously, during the session, then you're actually increasing your chance of winning trades. So yeah, the 15-minute close like this, check that, clear rejection at the zone. So the next 5 minute, once it broke this trend line, damn, that's an FTMO passive trade. Look at this. Close below here, using the 1 minute, stop loss above here. Hindsight, of course, but these are actually the trades I was taking today.
Just out of, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not just saying it. These are actually the trades, so yeah, that's beautiful. This happens every day as well. And of course, literally, with this one, you know what? I guess if spreads maybe could have took me out of break even here. Let's say price pushed down here. I would have moved to break even as soon as after this candle. Let's see what the spreads here. It's about 4 micro pips. With EU spreads, I don't know. EU spreads are a bit, they can be quite small, to be fair. Some brokers have 0 spreads on EU.
Once you can get a grip on how news affect this, you'll be banking. Yeah, true.
Yeah,
to be fair, yeah, that is one thing. I think most people in Enigma are lacking fundamental analysis and fundamental knowledge, fundamental know-how. I think we lack it. Everyone lacks it. I'm pretty sure in Enigma, except for maybe James and Nu. I would say maybe Elite Man as well. To be fair, he knows how to trade news to some extent. He scalps it. He knows how to scalp the bloody news.
Yeah, 100%. Four 1 hour candles to make the 4 hour. Yeah, no, 100%. But I figured the 4 hour, like predicting that. Let's say you predicted one way, then the next hour moves another way. Are you just gonna stick to the same bias for the whole next 3 hours? I get how it all aligns with the 4 hour, but for me, I figured I'm taking trades on the 15-minute, 5-minute. Do I really want to base my whole analysis on the 4 hour? What if it ends up changing? What if the target gets reached? Am I just gonna stick to it?
How 4 hour develops.
I sort of use both though, I won't lie. Because if the 4 hour is confusing, then I'll go on the 1 hour. And vice versa.
Yeah. He's a JP trade, boys, alright? He's a JP trade, and I'll explain to you guys. So first of all, we had trend line. So we had like a wedge Dorito, whatever he likes to call it, right? So not there. Let me move this, because it didn't actually get entered. This level, and obviously, so we had 2 trend lines. So one over here in case this gets tapped, and this one gets tapped. By the way, I know this because I was on a 7-hour call with him yesterday.
When did you mark this trade on?
Well, I didn't actually trade. I literally just did it on.
No, This is after, just mark it on now?
After the fact, yeah.
That's so, because I had the exact same trend lines on mine.
Yeah, we had support over here.
I had the same thing.
Oh, the trend lines. Oh yeah, no, I marked that on for quite a while ago.
That's sick.
So we had the support over here, and you can see it is getting squished. It's getting wedged, right? But so for his trade, he has a little bit of a different trade. So he always has 10 pip stop losses and 30 pips or 50 pips take profit.
Really?
Or it's either a 1 to 3, either. I sound Irish. Either a 1 to 3 or either a 1 to 5.
Accent number 3, please.
and then he when there's a break, what he would wait for is a retest of that level. You can see it did retest over here. So I would have imagined he probably entered over here, stops above this level, and obviously take profit. He normally looks for a 1 to 3 if there's an actual area around that 1 to 3 level. You can see there's one over here. So it would have actually worked out in terms of his strategy. There you go. There's a Marcus type strategy. We were on call for like 7 hours yesterday, looking at his strategy, looking at my strategy, and then looking at how I can combine his. So far, I don't know exactly what to add onto my day trading strategy from his quite yet.
Sure you mean JP or Marcus?
JP.
I think it's a Marcus then. Yeah, that's interesting. I do the same thing with trend lines. Well, not all the time, but you know how sometimes the wicks can have one trend line and the candle closes can have one. Yeah. I just mark both on. Just to be extra safe with the stop loss.
Just do this. I'd say just do this.
What?
Look at the thing. Just parallel. You see, it's just an area rather than having 2 trend lines. This is just a parallel. You see that? It's an area.
Well, the trend zone, innit? Like I was saying.
Yeah, exactly. An area. Yeah. You know what I mean?
But no, the thing is the trend zone. If you're trying to get a smaller stop loss, that could just make it a bit trickier.
Oh, of course. Right. I get what you mean.
Yeah.
We'll just have like this.
Like but sometimes that doesn't even line up. It'll be weird. Yeah. For example, the ones you just had on, they weren't parallel.
No, they weren't. You're right.
Yeah, trend lines though, I can't lie, I neglected them for a long time.
I still think they're too
like
subjective.
A realization. You come along. No, but they are subjective, right? But I think I was ignoring them, and then once I started paying more attention, like I said, the backtest and trend zones or whatever, you realize, well, technically, there is obviously a trend line. Why would I just ignore it? Even if it's subjective, there is a trend line working here. Maybe they're all tiny levels on another time frame or whatever.
Yeah.
But there is a trend line. Why would I just not use that to my advantage? You know, well, especially when scalping.
Yeah.
Especially when scalping, and you know, there's so many places you can put your stop loss. So many places. Sometimes you get confused. Like, where's the best place to enter? Trend lines actually clear up a lot of that confusion.
No, I mean, I get that. I get that. But for me, I think it's too subjective for me to add it onto my own strategy because I won't be able to repeat the same trend line. If I leave this, obviously, well, to be fair, you disproved it because I had the exact same trend line as you.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say if I go back, you know, let's say in a week's time, I go back to this exact same trade. Will I have the exact same trend line, knowing that the candles are printed after the fact? Do you know what I mean?
That's why you combine it though.
Yeah. Well, for example, like this one, I wouldn't have known this is the trend line yet. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't have had that. So I would only be able to do it almost like basically after the fact. At least for me. Again, different for a deal, but it looks like
it's that's why it's like I said, the way I use it, it's not a main confluence. It's like my final. I've already used my zones. I'm looking at the candle closes. Higher time frames to predict the direction. Trend line, the only way I use it is to figure out my stop losses and my the best entry point.
Right.
But the only reason I got to that point was all the other confluence to even decide whether I'm taking the trade. And then trend lines are just a way of maximizing that risk reward.
Mm.
And that's something I always used to have an issue with. It was like, I catch these big moves, but my stop loss is big, either bigger than it needs to be, or I'm entering too late, or it's basically, I would say, just trade optimization. You've already got to the conclusion, right, of anyone up for chess. I'm down for a game. I'll play, you know.
He'll play it, but we're off stream. I have to go. Sorry.
Is that how it is, yeah?
You guys have to go off stream, unfortunately. Sorry.
How good are you, Nu, anyway?
He's good because he was teaching me how to beat JP, mate. and then this guy laughing right now, yeah. This guy told me to eat the bloody check him. I got, bro. Man ruined my strategy. I can't lie to him, bro. He ruined my strategy. I almost had JP. I had him on the ropes, mate. I had his king cornered, bro. Cornered, literally. Almost beat him.
Wait, Nu, quickly join.
1,300.
I guess it's gonna be off stream, but I'll play you. Let's play.
Anyways, but yeah, thank you everyone for joining and for coming along. And if anyone subscribed, thank you for subscribing. If no one did, that's fine, happens. Thank you for everyone who liked as well. I appreciate you all for tuning in, and I hope I see you guys tomorrow as well. See ya. Bye.
Bye.